I was here in 1995 in Committee Room 14 back there when John Major was running a leadership contest against John Redwood. And I've been here back in that committee corridor in all the Conservative leadership elections since. I remember William Hague, Ian Duncan Smith, Michael Howard didn't really happen, David Cameron, and now it was Theresa May facing a vote of confidence of her MPs.
The parliamentary party does have confidence.
Yeah! She won it, but not by a convincing margin. 200 votes to 117. She got less than 2/3 of her party to express confidence in her leadership.
This has been a long and challenging day, but at the end of it, I'm pleased to have received the backing of my colleagues in tonight's ballot.
But she has at least put the issue to bed for 12 months. She's now the leader, but what happens next? So of course, the vote doesn't alter the numbers in Parliament in respect of Brexit. We now know that there are at least 117 Conservative MPs who are opposed to her deal and will vote against it almost come what may. But what's going to happen to the rest of the MPs? They're going to face a big choice now between Theresa May's deal and postponing Brexit and holding a referendum. And nobody knows how that's going to go. So it seems to me the main effect of the vote of confidence is to take one of the fantasy options out of the equation. The idea that just simply by electing a new Conservative Party leader and Prime Minister, that could magically affect the Brexit problem. That, you know, someone like Boris Johnson sweeping in and by sheer force of personality, just changing the options, just forcing the EU to give us what we want. That's not going to happen. It's now clear that's not going to happen. We're stuck with Theresa May and her deal, and now the MPs in Parliament have to decide. They don't want to leave the EU without a deal. They're going to have to decide, do they want Theresa May's deal or do they want to postpone Brexit and hold a referendum? So now the pressure's off Theresa May's leadership, all eyes should turn to what the Labour Party is going to do, because the opposition are now going to be decisive in what happens next on Brexit, because it's been obvious for some time that Theresa May cannot solve the Brexit problem without the help of large numbers of Labour MPs.
Do you think there should be a second referendum? What do you think?
I think it's an option for the future, but it's not an option for today, because if we put a referendum tomorrow, what's it going to be on?
Now, is Jeremy Corbyn finally going to decide that the Labour Party wants a second referendum? Is he going to throw the Labour Party's weight behind that demand and try to force the House of Commons to go in that direction with the help of some Conservative allies? Or is he going to continue to insist that somehow a better deal is possible and that, you know, Labour could possibly negotiate it, but they would have to force a general election first in alliance with the DUP, who've been propping up the Conservative government? All the questions are now moving to the other side of the House of Commons.